Next up, at UFC 315, we have Modestas Bukauskas taking on Yeong Cutelaba in what might be fight of the night. Modestas Bukauskas is 17-6 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He's riding a 2-fight win streak. He's taking on Yeong Cutelaba, 19-10 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5, also riding back-to-back wins. Modestas Bukauskas, pretty versatile striker. He's dangerous on his feet. He can be a bit low volume, which is why he's got a negative striking differential, but he has all the tools to be successful in the UFC. He has a 71% takedown defense, typically mostly a striker, though. He is coming off that knockout win over Rafael Sequeira, where he moved forward and landed clean. He's taking on Yeong Cutelaba. This guy started his career as a grappler, knocked out a few people, and now he's chasing knockouts in a phone booth. He is a feast or famine kind of guy. He'll chase a stoppage, potentially get stopped while doing it. He is pretty good on the ground. He racks up tons of takedowns. They're a little sloppy, but he's strong enough to get it going. He is coming off that submission win over Ibo Aslan. Breaking down a Cutelaba fight is always tricky because he is wildly dangerous, but also very chinny, very finishable. So if I look at this from the more dangerous guy situation, that's going to be Yeong. Yeong's definitely the more dangerous guy. If I look at it, who's the better, more technical fighter, who's more well-rounded, it's got to be Modestas. So if Modestas can weather an early storm, I think he wins this fight, and I do think he's going to do that. The pick is going to be Modestas. I have not placed this bet yet. I got to check out the odds. But I was considering an inside-the-distance decisional action on Yeong, but he is a finishable dude, so it's kind of a risky bet. But I have a weird feeling that this might be just boring and suck, because some of Yeong's fights do that. What do you think, Jacob? And some of Modestas. What do you think, Jacob?
What's your, what would you say your favorite cloud formation is?
Cumulus Nimbus.
Listen, Cutelaba wins this fight. First round, whatever it is, big knockout, gets a takedown, TKO, whatever. I'm not going to be crazy surprised, right? He's got all the abilities in the world. He's just kind of a wild dude. And he's starting to tame that back down and go back to his wrestling roots. But he showed in his last fight that even if he is getting takedowns and control in the first round, even if he's hurting a guy, if this extends past the first round, he is going to slow down. And Modestas is a guy that, yeah, he can get taken down, but he knows what he's doing on the ground. So even if Cutelaba comes in, wrestles balls to the wall, I think Modestas is going to be able to make him work, not get finished on the ground in the first round. And then once it gets out of the first round, if Cutelaba did bring the wrestling game plan in, I think he's going to be gassed, swinging really heavy, and then you might be able to see Modestas kind of use his offensive wrestling and grappling in his own right as well to maybe win this fight on the ground, TKO, whatever. But the longer this fight goes, it's going to favor a guy like Modestas. He's a more tactical striker. He should be able to do enough defensively on the ground and not get finished, and he might flip the script and try to wrestle the wrestler. I mean, Modestas got decent takedowns as well. The fuck are you laughing at? Go ahead.
Dude, this is just not a flattering shirt. Angelo looks like an overcast sky. Like, it's just not a flattering shirt. Like, it's on me for wearing it. Like, it is what it is.
The whole ass sky.
Dude, it's on me. It's on. This is an Old Navy undershirt, but it's wildly comfortable. I'm like, all right, it's a white t-shirt. We're good. And apparently not, because people do not love it. Sorry.
I'm going Modestas.
Yeah. Okay, so we're ending there. We're both on the Modestas side. He is now the underdog, slight underdog, but now the underdog. This is a tough fight to bet on because it could go all directions.
God,
the fuck are you laughing at?
I was trying to think of something funny about Old Navy. I was like, Fat Navy, and then he said Old Gravy. I literally was seeing this. The second you said Old Navy, I'm like, something's got to work with that. And then he said, fucking Old Gravy.
Is it Old Navy? I don't know. Whatever. I had to buy a couple of undershirts before
that collar can stretch farther than what it's already at and not at its fucking limits.
All right. I don't know what dude, last week everybody's like, thanks for being here, Ange. We appreciate it. Thank you, Ange. And then now Jake is back. It's like, look at this fat loser.
You know what it is? What's this movie? Attitude reflect leadership, Captain. If you don't know that one, I'll leave. I'm never coming back. Attitude reflect leadership. He says, now see, that's the sorriest attitude I ever heard. Attitude reflect leadership, Captain. Yeah, you don't know. That's that's really
it's
bad.
No, it's a sports movie.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if is it the one with the one with Denzel? It's Remember the Titans? Is it Remember the Titans?
That's what's happening in the chat. Attitude reflect leadership. That's my leadership.
What kind of fucking trash leadership is that? It's just hate. It's hate. It's not leadership. Modestas is the boys' pick. $8,000 in DraftKings Fantasy. Whatever side you're on, don't let us convince you otherwise. Just throw that side in your DraftKings Fantasy. If Ewan wins, it's going to be with grinding or knocking. If Modestas wins, it's likely...
Say that again now.
Grinding or knocking. Takedowns or a knockout.
Can I get that in the sentence again?
If Ewan wins, it's going to be grinding or knocking.
Oh.
Huh? Okay. You can check out every pick, every bet, every tool right now at WeWantPicks.com. Not just for UFC 315, but all the way out to UFC 316 with the 2 fight nights in between.
Damn, you got ED?
I do not. No. Where would you have heard my wife say that? You know what somebody commented? Dude, people are getting fucking weird. Somebody commented on last week. I don't know if it was the bet video, some video last week, and it said, I saw Angelo on my Ring camera stealing my Amazon package. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's not even a fat joke. That's just like, what the fuck, dude? It made no. I saw like, it was like, what are we doing? Just shaking it, smelling it, wondering if there's food. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Just so.
Why random. Did you steal the package?
Did you see? I'm assuming you saw that tweet that I put on Instagram.
What?
I'm gonna read it. This is a tweet I put on Instagram, and I thought it's funny because I got this tweet right
you were
before,
in Jory King's kitchen last night making a grilled cheese sandwich.
He's making them at night. That's a Down syndrome joke. So I sent this tweet. Because last week we did the show with Bet Sam, but it was also a hybrid call-in show.
I've got a message from Minty. 1 second, please.
Are you going to read it out loud?
1 second, please. I'm absorbing this message. Please. Beautiful siblings, insider trading and money laundering. Oh. They're puppies. And their names are insider trading and money laundering.
Oh, that's funny. How do you call them? Insider? Listen, so I tweeted the thumbnail.
Say that again?
Jesus, shut up.
Say that again real quick.
Insider. Oh. I tweeted the thumbnail from last week's video because it was going to be a call-in show. And this guy replies to it, stupid, fat, bald-headed bitch just shut down the show without Jacob. You effing suck balls. He's been carrying you on his back for years. You're just a dumb, smelly transgender cunt. That's the reply. And it's so extreme that I was like, all right, that's funny. I don't care. So one's
read that again real quick. Let me absorb that again real quick. Let me lock into this. Read it one more time and read it in whatever voice you think that, whatever accent you think they would have said that in.
This is an American basement twine.
I know, but give me something. Give me like a twine. Give me something. Just picture that person in your mind and read it the way they would read it in their cadence, in their tone.
I can't do it. If I could do a real bad Pennsylvania accent, this motherfucker lives in meth.
What the fuck is a
meth
Pennsylvania
country
accent?
Oh, it has its own accent. Meth country, Pennsylvania. You ever watch Mar of Easttown? That fucking accent. Accent.
Well,
yes.
Just read it like you wrote it.
I'll do Southern.
Read it like you wrote it. Like there's passion in it.
Oh, if I wrote it.
There you go.
You stupid, fat, bald-headed bitch just shut down that show without Jacob. You effing suck balls. He's been carrying you on his back for years. You're just a dumb, smelly, transgender cunt. That's how he said. And the funniest part is he said all those horrible things, but he did write effing. He wouldn't write that word. Of all the words, he wrote effing. Anyway, so I got that before dinner. We went out to dinner with Tiffany and
this is like a story.
Almost. And so I show it to Tiff, and she was cracking up laughing. And then she was explaining to some of the people at dinner, and they're like, "That doesn't bother you?" I was like, "That doesn't bother me." I was like, "The ones that are kind of real do." So the one that said Angela looks like the critic, it's like, fuck, that bothers me a little bit. Because a little bit.
It's close.
I can see it.
Someone fucking an hour behind in the podcast just said Spyro.
All right. Gucci Gill said, "Guys, I found out today I'm going to have my third child. If it's a boy, I'm naming him Anderson Dean Hill. Glad you're back, Jacob. I'm all in on JDM, bro. Congratulations, Gucci."
Congratulations to Gucci Gill. It must
Congrats.
be a great situation to be able to willingly, freeingly, consensually put your penis in a woman whenever you would kind of please, whenever she's in the mood, whenever. We appreciate those moments. Congratulations to you to have that.
All right. Congratulations, Gucci.